Hello everyone, welcome Own It community, welcome to Own It Breathwork powered by Breath Army. My name is Jeff and I'm the founder of Breath Army and I'm excited to have you here today. Today's video is on breathing safety and just a few things to keep in the back of your mind before you engage in any of these breathing techniques. And first thing we just want to consider and think about when we engage in breath work, something to be aware of, is that when we do these different techniques, we can have pretty strong physiological responses in the body, and often that's what we're trying to induce. But along with those come strong sensations in the body. So you might feel lightheaded or dizzy, might feel changes in temperature, might feel really heavy or cold. You might even feel some emotional release or energetic release in the body. And the important thing to remember about breath work is all these changes are coming from the physiology of your own body. They're coming from inside you, and often there is nothing to worry about. But the beautiful thing with breath work is that you're not ingesting anything into the body, and that any time if you feel overwhelmed by the sensations or emotion, or you just feel like you need to back off, you can back off on the breathing, come back to breathing softly in and out through the nose, and more than likely any sensations that you're experiencing will dissipate very quickly. So one population that we want to be very cautious of when engaging in breath work is anybody who might be pregnant. So if there's any chance at all that you might be pregnant, you definitely don't want to do any of the breath holding techniques. So breath holding is contraindicated for anybody who might be pregnant, and anybody who might be pregnant would want to be very, very cautious engaging in any of the deeper breathing techniques and would want to be very, very gentle in their practice. So along with that, anybody with a history of mental or medical issues would really want to check in with their doctor before engaging in any of these techniques. So medical issues that we're really conscious of is anybody with a history of any cardiovascular illness. So if you've ever had a heart attack, if you've ever had a stroke, or if you're taking any kind of cardiovascular medication, you would certainly want to check in with your doctor. Anybody with a history of epilepsy, the rhythmic breathing could potentially trigger an epileptic attack. And again, you would want to check with your doctor. Anybody with a history of any mental illness, so things like panic, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, anything like that, breath work again can promote or cause an emotional release and could potentially be destabilizing. So again, you would want to check with your doctor before engaging in the techniques. So with that, another thing to consider is that when we do things like the super ventilations, those can really increase our ability to hold our breath. And that can be really cool, and there's a lot of benefits that come out of that intermittent hypoxic state. However, there's always a very small chance that we could cause ourselves to pass out while engaging in the different breathing techniques. Now, if you're lying down on your yoga mat or on your couch, that's not a big deal at all. But if you were to be underwater and using these techniques as a way to prolong your breath hold underwater, and you were to pass out, the only thing that happens is our brainstem kicks in and we wake back up and take a big breath in. So again, if you're on your yoga mat, not a big deal, but if you're underwater, that could be a big deal. And so we want to avoid engaging in these techniques in or around water. Never want to do them when driving or operating any kind of machinery or doing anything where fainting could be an issue. So we don't ever want to do them standing up or anything like that. So just some things to keep in the back of your mind as you engage in these techniques. Hope you enjoy the different breathing techniques, and please feel free at any time to reach out and ask questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Ciao for now.